Day 37, 9 o'clock in the morning. This is the worst campsite ever. The trees are so small that they could only just take the weight, so that I had to put an airbed thing underneath because part of my weight was on the ground. And the road's just here, and it's literally about 3 meters from the road. Well, 4 meters from the road, so that the cars are really quite loud when they go past. And it was so late at night. By the time I was setting it up, like about 10 o'clock at night, I didn't even bother with the tarpaulin over the top. So glad it didn't seem to rain. Well, there again, we are in Spain. Okay, bye for now. 11:30, Sunday, day 37. A bit windy, you can probably hear it. This is the new landscape, a rocky, sort of sheepy, grassy sort of land, what we have here. Still quite high up. I think I'm I'm very high up, aren't I? Because of that previous 10, I was 3,000 feet and I haven't gone down since. So that would account for why it was so freezing last night. Just after I'd read the warnings of the average temperatures at some of the high places I'm still to go to from my mother's email very recently. Thank you, Mum. I did read it. I just haven't had time to reply properly yet, other than mention it as a geography lesson. Oh, we've got some cows over there as well, look. So, geography has changed slightly in this area, probably due to the altitude. You might be able to make out another one of these big black cardboard cutout bulls that they have in the distance there on that hill ahead of us. There's like a radio tower to the right there, and then there's the bull mill to the left. I've had a blowout on the tyre just now. I punctured yesterday right up at the end, so that's why I was camping in the dark. It blew up after about 2 hours worth of riding, an hour last night and an hour today. So that's not very convenient. Hold up! So there we go. After Hola, everybody. I get waves occasionally from these guys, but they're normally a bit too busy. So I'm now on my last rear inner tube, so I haven't put much air in it, so I don't risk blowing that one up as well, and I'll have to buy another one. I have a lot more trouble changing the 28-inch tyres than I do the other ones. I keep blowing them up, either by getting pinch flats or by just putting so much air in them that they can't cope with it. I'm on a very, very thin rear inner tube now, rather than a bigger one like I normally have, so I suspect that might make it even worse, but we'll see. The last one, fortunately I was only going at 2 miles an hour at the time, but made a noise as it tried to escape from the tyre. It escaped from the tyre, continued making a noise, and then blew up like a shotgun. But that was after I used it for a couple of hours, which was strange. Anyway, the bull's there in its glory now, look. And I've got my stretchy pants on the last couple of days cycling, so you know it must be cold. Oh yeah. Terrible night's sleep. Well, actually not that bad, but very uncomfortable when I woke up anyway, with about a fifth of my weight, or 1/10 of my weight actually on the ground, and the rest of it on the hammock, which was all the help the trees could give me. The dog seemed alright, he doesn't seem to care. And so cold this morning, I dressed the dog up like Rambo in my grey sleeveless sweater. Very cute. Okay, 300k, 290k due south, south and southwest of Santander. So maybe you can get there in a week at this speed. I hope. We shall see. Bye for now. Who said Spain is just all desert? There's a little lake here, probably the only one in the whole of the country. And the road follows the same path as a railway. And there's a little sort of little tunnel there, look, which looks very cute, the way they've carved it out of that bit of stone. Wish I could see it better, but I'm not going to go down especially. There you go. I've seen plenty of spectacular road bridges on my travels. But here's one that they're actually in the process of building. Over to our right, as we look, you can see I hope you can see. Here we go. Maybe they run out of money. Can't see any signs of work now, or it's too windy today. This is a big tilty train about to come around the corner. Here she comes. Say hello to everybody. Well, give them a wave. Big tilty train. Couldn't see anybody waving back, but never mind. I had a good wave. I got a hoot from the train driver anyway. I could see it in the distance over there, and you had to be coming this way. The mountains here look quite daunting because I'm going ahead in that direction over those mountains, but by the look of where the train came from, I'm going to curve through to the right, to the left somehow. And if the train can get up it, you'd think I'd probably manage it. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm speaking quietly because I don't want to wake anybody. I'm going to a town which has, well, 200 houses maybe. And there is nobody here, not one person. Most of the houses look kind of boarded up. I've heard one dog, and there were no houses where there were any real signs of people here. So, oh, a car! There's a car! Come back! No, don't go away, come back! Explain the mystery. So, this helps explain how hard it can be to find an internet cafe in Spain when you're not going down the coast. Bye for now. Having problems getting your car repaired in Spain because your mechanic is too short? Well, look no further, because here we have the answer to your problems. Yes, the Taller Mechanico will fix your car with no problems whatsoever. Well, I can't say I'm too pleased. There I was taking the mickey out of that town, Canaveres or whatever it was called. I think that's right. And all of a sudden, it rained again. Again! I mean, I've had to put all my rain gear on, wasted half an hour. It stopped, but, you know, it's getting beyond the joke. That's twice now in 37 days it's rained for a few minutes during the day. And frankly, if it rains again, I'm going home.